What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Halo Forge Epidemic. This is Psychoduck, and I'm here with another competitive map feature to share with you guys. Today we are looking at The Knowing by Xinshu. And I don't know about you guys, but Xinshu kind of sounds like the name of some like Chinese dragon or something. But anyways, yeah, this is a 1v1/2v2 map. We are showing 2v2 gameplay, and it is asymmetrical. And it is kind of a room-based map centered around a single atrium. And it's a very interesting map. Has a lot of cool verticality, some really cool use of man cannons and grav lifts and whatnot, and just some really nice risk versus reward principles, some really nice flow, all that. So we are playing MLG Team Slayer on here, just like we did on Angst, and that seems to be kind of the way to go with these 1v1 and 2v2 maps, is playing these game types with no bloom or reduced bloom or whatnot. And yeah, so anyways, something you'll notice about this map is that it's pretty purple, which is cool, and it does use all these ramp 2x2 steeps, which I would normally recommend you don't use because they have lights on them, and these lights will contribute to frame rate drops a lot, as I talked about in the tutorial on that subject. But on here they're used in quantity that did not cause any noticeable frame rate drops, which kind of surprised me, but luckily they didn't, so they look nice, and he got away with it, so it worked. This man cannon, or I should say they're actually grav lifts, the double lift is a really cool feature on here. I don't think I've seen anything like that anywhere else in Reach, so that comes into play a lot throughout the match, and is pretty interesting. Also, this match, I don't really know what happened, but I guess I kind of put my big boy pants on and pulled a John Freeman and decided I had to live up to my family name with full life consequences, because I got like 22 kills in a game that was to 25 against people who were generally better than I am. You know. But anyways, I was pretty surprised by that, but I did kind of poop on some kids here. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, I think the gameplay on this map is very interesting. Like I was saying, the flow works really nicely. You've kind of got this clockwise flow that kind of takes you up towards the top of the map, which is right above where I just died there. And then once you're up there, you have a couple of options. You can either stay up there, in which case, yes, you do have a height advantage, but you kind of have pretty limited lines of sight, or you can jump down behind you to the grenade launcher, and if you do that, you have to go through this grav lift into the center, which, you know, exposes you, and, you know, that kind of puts you right back into the flow of trying to get back towards the top. Or you can jump onto the central pillar, which has the custom power-up on it, which does the same thing. So the custom power-up in MLG will give you, I believe, 150% damage resistance, so it's almost like an overshield. And something else I kind of like about this map is that it has a plasma rifle and a needler on it, which both of those are pretty uncommon weapons to see in this kind of 1v1 and 2v2 maps. In fact, I can't remember the last time I saw a 1v1 2v2 map with a needler on it. And even if the plasma rifle is not terribly useful, there's something that just, I don't know, something about it when I'm just holding a plasma rifle. It just kind of reminds me I'm playing Halo, and just, I don't know, I just kind of enjoy it. But anyways, yeah, and then there's the grenade launcher and sniper rifle, which are pretty standard for these this kind of maps. And of course the custom power-up is very useful. Something else that's kind of cool about playing on this zero bloom game type is that the needle rifles actually become very powerful, because needle rifles with no bloom are, you know, they can fire very fast and still maintain their accuracy, so they're actually definitely worth picking up. So yeah, you get a nice balance of weapons on here. You get these plasma grenades, which I think I get some nice sticks with throughout the match, and then the grenade launcher is, of course, very useful. The sniper rifle is very useful if you don't suck with it like I do. And yeah, so I would say something, you know, if I were to compare this map to a map like Angst, this map is quite a bit different, although it maintains some similarities. This map is a bit less focused on your map knowledge so much. The encounters aren't based so much about that, but this map is very much focused just on the flow of just go up to the top and then have your 3 options like I talked about before, either staying up there or grabbing the custom or the grenade launcher. So that's all just very interesting. And a lot of fun. It's a very fast-paced game. And 1v1s would be fun too, but I think 2v2s are really the way to go on here. Because yeah, you just get this really fast-paced fighting, and just really cool encounters based around the lifts and all that. The central atrium in this map is just really cool. It's kind of what ties the whole map together. You have to go through the atrium to really get much of anywhere, so you know it just works very well and is a lot of fun. And yeah, so I don't know about I guess I'm not the best judge of this kind of maps, but what I really liked about this one was just that it's kind of unique, because a lot of these maps kind of use a lot of the same gameplay elements over and over again, just kind of recycling them in slightly different ways. And you know, sometimes a map will come along and use these same gameplay elements better than others have, but it's still kind of, you know, something that's been done before. So with this, I just think this map felt a lot more unique, just with the way the atrium and the flow worked, and the double grav lift here, which is just way too much fun to go through. I think we go through it like 87 times during the video. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. And of course, like I was saying with Angst, about how these smaller maps can have a lot of aesthetic detail on it, this one is no different. I really like how colorful the map is, just with the purple of all the walls, and then even the grav lifts kind of blend into that color, and then that combined with the rocks and the water and all that just looks really nice. And there's just some cool textures along the walls. Like the sniper spawn has a pretty cool little facade on it. You know, there's just some cool object use and all that, which is always nice to see because it kind of spices it up a little bit. But anyways, that's about it for this map. I hope you guys have enjoyed a look at another 2v2 map. We'll have more of these in the future. So anyways, this has been PsychoDuck with the Halo Forge Epidemic. Thanks for watching, guys. Feel free to subscribe. Bye-bye.